Did anyone else think that Jett was going to be evil? And, by extension, Quasartico? I mean, Pokemon has a theme of older women, capitalists, and CEOs being kinda evil. And she was super shady throughout the whole game, never really explaining what her company was doing and giving the vague CEO response to everything. But then she just wasn't? And even gave up control of her company in the end. I'm sure Vinny is alright, but Jett? All that plot and character build up for literally no payoff? No. No, there's more to Jett and Quasartico than this. But I don't think we're gonna find answers in Lumiose or even Kalos. No, we have to look in another region with a shady, blonde, older woman CEO capitalist. Alola. The Aether Foundation of Alola were the real villains of Generation 7 games. They dabbled in some shady dealings like trying to recreate God and diving into portals leading to other dimensions. Learning to clone God is certainly interesting, but let's focus on the alternate dimensions. I theorize that Jett's company, which just so happened to swoop in and quote-unquote save Lumiose when no one else would, is actually a subsidiary of the Aether Foundation. They have a similar aesthetic, the monochrome white. Also, the trees look identical to Alolan Executor, likely as a way to tie Quasartico to its home region. I also find it interesting that both companies have been specifically noted to stay in the family, rather than a typical chain of command to promote hierarchy. Lusamine inherited the company from her father and ran it with her husband, the person who discovered Ultra Wormholes to begin with. And Jett suspiciously passes the company to her grandchild as soon as she possibly could. Okay, spoiler for the ZA Mega Dimension DLC, but there is a leaked image from it of a battle with Jett. So we know that in some way she is tied into the story of an alternate dimension with new Pokemon, but who's to say she's also not connected to the company who has a deep focus on a similar subject? Like, I'm sure the DLC will go into this more, but Jett isn't done yet, I'm certain of it. Maybe she's even the mother of Lusamine, and this is a timeline where Nihilego actually killed Lusamine, and she wasn't saved by Nebby, which would make Tawny/Urbane Lusamine's third child. Food for thought. If you find this type of thing interesting, please subscribe. Thanks.